banger, banger, banger,
All
banger,
right.
banger, banger.
We are live. Beers and Bets.
The hands are back.
We're here to preview Super Bowl LIX, which is 59. Do I know my Roman numerals well?
It's 42.
42? That's
42.
not right.
Super Bowl 42 this afternoon. It's going to be a great game. And I learned that's from years and years of school, Matt. You know, when you stick around in college.
What's the Roman numeral X mean? How many numbers?
We all know. That's 5. That's 10.
It's 10.
10. V is 5.
V is 5.
All right, yeah. And
what
then
I is 1.
Yeah, 4 of those I's make a 5. And then I don't know, once it gets past 8, well, 8 would be tough too, actually. 8 I think is a backslash and then it's like a UTI is what they call that.
One thing you got to say, the old Super Bowl logos were so much better when it was like triple X, like IV.
It made it easy. Yeah. Now it's like, and why
LIX it's hard to make a logo out of LIX, you know?
Also, why is all the logo and everything fucking red and yellow? Like when they're doing shit from the stadium today, you got Kelsey's brother who's they think they do a good podcast, by the way. Like they clearly don't keep up with trending pods.
The red, yellow, and isn't there a little bit of purple too? I'm going to pull up the logo now. But I think it's supposed to be like New Orleans, like voodoo.
It is.
Looking.
But it's very red and very yellow in the stadium. Like, yeah. So, yeah, with that one, Andy, cheers.
Andy's already live in the chat.
He's in,
there
baby.
We go. He's ready.
Hit that like, baby. There we go. We're live. And today is a funeral in a way for this team that's won 2 Super Bowls. I mean, really, it is. It's just going to be that way. My boy Jalen Carter, I think that's his name, is going to have about 3 sacks today, I think. Going to get after their ass. That's why I put 100 on the Chiefs to win 85.
Yeah, just to cover your ass. Yeah, because you'll be happier. You'll be happier if they lose. If the Chiefs lose, you'll be happier than winning that bet.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I will be. And I mean, we can leap into bets too from there if you want. Because I like the.
Before we even go into like just going through prop bet by prop bet, I placed about 20 of them. But how do you see the game going? Because here I could see the way going 2 ways. I bet the Chiefs to win. I see the Eagles, having a touchdown, 10-point lead at halftime, and then as the game gets tight late, Mahomes is going to pull it out of his ass, and Jalen Hurts is going to make a mistake or two, a missed throw, maybe taking a bad sack on they're in field goal range. He takes a bad sack to knock him out of field goal range. They have to punt or take a long kick in the 4th quarter. Mahomes gets the ball late and he wins the game. The only way I see this Eagles team winning is if they take an early lead, say it's 17-3 or 20-6 at halftime, and then the Eagles are able to sustain enough where they're up by 2 scores late. 2 scores with 8 minutes or less to go. And that still might not be enough. Mahomes has been down that amount before, and he's pulled it out of his ass. So I like the Eagles early, and I like the Chiefs late. A lot of sports books you can get out there. Eagles win the first half. Chiefs win the game. It's about plus 700, plus 750. I just think
bet a lot.
For the value of that bet, I think that's a lot of money. You bet $10, win 75. You bet 100, win 750 on something like that. We've seen it too many times where the Chiefs have a shitty first half and Mahomes is still able to rebound and win the game. So
I know, dude. Can they hit up JPP and get him out there for just one more game, man?
Brandon Graham might be that dude.
Yeah, Brandon might be too. He might be.
He had the strip sack that won the Eagles the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. Somebody like that needs to have 2 sacks, maybe a big forced fumble. Mahomes doesn't put the ball on the ground a lot, but that's how the Bucs got him. The Bucs just obliterated their O-line. The Eagles do have the people up front theoretically to do it. I just think he's too smart. He's going to get the ball out too quick to let something like that happen.
Yeah, but you got to think too, in that game, Brandon Graham, he's, I hope he puts the dog mask back. I hope he gets them all rocking those when they come out. That'd be pretty dope. But you say that about Mahomes, and it's like, well, Brady was pretty fucking good too at getting the ball out. And that game, I think Brady set a record for yards. He threw for like 500 something yards in that game, Super Bowl record. But when it came down to it, the play that was made was on that play. So it really only takes one, dude. And if they can have him be even just like the JPP and get Carter and then like to get after their ass, because the defense has been good all year. Saying I bet the Chiefs does not mean I like them. I hate them, by the way. If anyone's never fucking watched, yeah.
All the Broncos stuff in the background should be more than enough to
know that you're
certified Chiefs.
And if you look closely, look what's right there too. You see
Washington. I see. Are you
there,
Washington?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the NFC East pennant.
It's the Eagles.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, dude. Yeah. There. Yeah. And I was like, that's perfect, dude. So
you couldn't just point to your shirt.
No, because that's good luck. I didn't mean to do that. Whenever I did my interior designing of this facility, of the studio down here, I didn't mean to do that, dude. And now I'm telling you, man. But if you're feeling the way I am, don't continue to lose money to that fucker. Cover your ass. Put a little bit money on that, just in case. That way, hey, if everything, if it goes great, it's only money, man. It's only money. Swipe right to a dot, say everything. It can be good. It can all be figured out. But if you bet against it and then they win, then you're looking for a new house. You gotta go to the gym. Well, I'll probably be doing that anyway. But I can't go on Bovada anymore. And every time you go on, you see his dumb face, dude. So this time I'm just like, here you go. I'm gonna fucking. You got it. Fuck.
Yeah, the Bovada sponsor, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, and shout out to our president, because I heard he's the first one to ever be going. It's going to be 11 again.
There's no way he's the first president to ever go to a Super Bowl. Is that true?
That's true.
No way that's true.
I didn't believe it, but that's what they've been saying the whole week and shit. Yeah. Because of like the security risk and shit. Like where, not for him, but like what it puts everybody in,
Yeah.
There was there's like a super fan for the Chiefs that isn't able to go, or the Eagles.
No sitting president has ever attended a Super Bowl. That's wild to me. Holy shit.
They're all losers. Me and Eli.
Always love New Orleans.
We love New Orleans. It's beautiful. We're going to protect it.
Let's get into some bets, starting with the coin toss, which I know we both bet on. I'm on tails. I'm always on tails. It's just my side of the coin. It's a nice bet to start the Super Bowl day.
Yeah,
you're getting excited.
Wait, we got ahead though. National anthem length. What are we looking at? It's still probably at 150?
I didn't bet on that. I heard it seemed high when I heard it though. It was like 2 minutes, wasn't it?
It was at 158 the last I saw. So, because I know there was a guy that said he worked for where he does the sound for the stadium there. And they were like, how is that not inside information? Because they have to have a practice run of the song. You know what I mean? Like the test, like the warm up. So, dude, if you work there, you can be like, all right, I've watched your warm up like 20 times. It's going to go over.
Yeah. So, funny story I heard from Chris Long, the old Rams player and Eagles player, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah.
But, Chris Long was Walter Payton Man of the Year. So even though his team wasn't in the Super Bowl, he was like there for all the rehearsals for the halftime show and the pregame. So he was there that year when they did the rehearsal for the national anthem. And he said he brought a stopwatch with him. And one of the other players was like, what the fuck are you doing with that stopwatch? Like, is a bomb about to go off, or what the fuck are you doing?
He's like the man of the year, though, too. That's great. Like the guy that's supposed to be like living up to the right shit. He's like,
the Walter Payton Man of the Year. He's got a stopwatch with him to see which side he can bet on the national anthem. What a guy!
I always like to go over on that. They always like to hold out the end. The home of the land, and then they like hold land.
I can't find odds.
Home of the land.
I can't find odds for that national anthem Super Bowl odds.
Yeah, I like the over. I'm not sure who's singing it though, and I never.
John Baptiste.
I really
120 and a half seconds. That seems so fucking long, dude.
Wait, I thought it was like 158. I was staying over.
Well, it's close. I mean, what's the difference between a minute 58 and 200 and a half seconds? Or I'm sorry, 120 and a half seconds. That's a 2 or 3 second difference. You know?
I didn't realize you were saying okay by
in seconds
instead
of 158.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a weird way to put the bet up.
But like I said, I had the Chiefs for the game. I'm just going to go down my list from top to bottom in order that I placed them. Like I said, I got about 20 of these things. Nick Bolton over half a sack. Linebacker for the Chiefs. I know Spags is going to dial up some blitzes. If you remember back to the last Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl, Nick Bolton had the big strip sack plus return for a touchdown. So I think he's going to have his chances. And this was at plus 320. So a $10 bet gets you $32.
He had the game-changing play in the last Super Bowl.
I like Bolton to get half a sack.
Yep. He had a strip sack in that game against them.
That
was what fucked the whole game up, too. Like, if the Eagles can avoid that, because they put up numbers on him, man. And that was Spagnuolo. That wasn't, the old days. So
I know. But that defense, that Chiefs defense was, like, much worse as far as, throughout the year.
They were
this year.
They didn't know the system probably as much at that point, but I read something that, by the way, I do like that bet. I do like Bolton, the Mizzou guy. He's, even though I hate him and I do not like him, but the bet isn't bad. What was I going to say? The Chris Jones, though, they were saying he's like the only dude in the league. He has 25 pressures from both tackle
and end,
dude. It's like, that's fucking God. Somebody should have just given him like $1 billion, man, just to get him the fuck out. But all right, what else you
got? This is actually one of my favorite bets. I think this is an easy one. I would feel
Eagles money line.
No, I would say safe putting a heavy amount of money on this. DeAndre Hopkins over 13 and a half receiving yards.
Yeah,
dude,
I like that.
Dude's been one of the best receivers in the last decade. For him to get his first chance at a Super Bowl and only have to go over 13 and a half receiving yards to hit his prop, that's like that seems way too easy for me. I don't know how he'd have to get hurt for that not to happen, the way I see the game going. Like, he's going to be like excited out of his mind. He played for the Texans and the Cardinals for 10 years. Now he's got a chance at a Super Bowl. You're telling me he can't catch 1 or 2 passes for 15 yards?
Yeah.
You're out of your mind.
I have be hard pressed to tell me otherwise. I know Matt.
I would hammer that DeAndre Hopkins over. I would hammer it.
I get it, because it's really just like a couple of catches or whatever. But my only thing would be, and it might not be a same kind of comparison, but it's like when Ocho Cinco played in the Super Bowl for the Patriots that year, and he only had like 1 catch against the Giants, man. Like, he didn't do shit. You know what I mean? Like, so in a way,
maybe I'm biased. I just like DeAndre
I do too. I love D-Hop till he went.
Remember in Ocho Cinco's time with the Patriots?
Not Ocho Cinco. Oh yeah, Ocho Cinco. Yeah, you wouldn't. But I'm saying, like, if DeAndre Hopkins doesn't score a touchdown tonight or do anything, get 15 yards, then are you really gonna? And he doesn't sign with them next year. Are you gonna remember his time with the Chiefs? Really? It would be like Ocho Cinco playing that.
Right? Hasn't D-Hop had a better year this year with the Chiefs than Ocho ever had with the Pats?
I mean, probably, but I'm just saying.
They spread it around a ton, but
right. He hasn't been anything. He hasn't been D-Hop that. Yeah, but I do like. I mean, that's a good bet. It just made me think of. I was like, God, when is another time that it's been like an aging dude trying to get his 1 ring? And the story was really cool about the jacket he's wearing. His dad gave him when he died, and, like, I don't know, when he was real young, and he was only going to wear it at his wedding or at like a Super Bowl, and whichever one came first, he was going to wear it too, I guess.
Right.
And he wore it today.
Well, I mean, you bring up kind of a good point, though, because if I look, if I pull up DeAndre Hopkins' game stats against,
you're not going to remember him on that team.
Against the Texans, he had 1 target, no catches, no yards. Against the Bills, he had 2 targets, 1 catch for 11 yards. So he's actually failed to hit this in the 2 playoff games this year. So that makes the case for why the prop is set so low. I just think him in the Super Bowl, like he's
What are the odds on it?
gonna bring one down, like on the sideline for a 20 or 30-yard gain. Like I'm gonna go look for that too after we finish recording. DeAndre Hopkins' longest reception over. I mean, the over's got to be like 9.5 or some shit. I'll just double up on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You killed it. Yeah. You got it. No, I mean, I actually didn't mind the bet, but I knew he hadn't. Like I said, you're not going to remember him on the Chiefs, I don't think, at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, maybe this is where he makes his case for himself to be remembered.
Yeah, and that's where, again, he could do, I mean, fuck, look at Anquan Bolden. Like, you remember him on the Ravens now. Like, you know what I mean? People do that because of what he did in the Super Bowl, well, in the playoffs. He was different, though. He had a good year and everything. So, all right, what else we got? What do you got?
Yeah, you throw something out here.
Well, let's see here. What was the one I just had pulled up? I mean, I had Travis Kelce because last week or 2 weeks ago, Ertz had like 11 catches. I'm not sure the yardage total on that, but
Travis Kelce over 100.
Yeah, and Travis Kelce was at 63.5. And I hate them, but big games, and especially if things got ugly, which I doubt it will, but like if they're trying to make a comeback and they need a comeback in the fourth quarter, which is what like you're kind of thinking, like they're gonna get rolling in the second half, like always, and that's when Kelce and Mahomes start getting that bullshit going. And it only takes like 3 catches, for him and break a tackle. And so, I mean, I hate that bet, but
yeah, I like the over. I won't be betting it just because I don't like rooting for Kelce. So it's not a prop I'm eager to bet. But if I look at the Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl from a couple years ago, Kelce had 6 catches for 81 and a touchdown, a long of 22 yards. So,
do you have the numbers from the game last year?
Like the Super Bowl last year against the Niners?
No, he played them, and they played in 23 during the regular season. But, it doesn't matter. I was just curious. But yeah, that bet. But then, dude, Saquon, birthday boy MVP would be fucking awesome at 275, dude. Like if somehow he rushes for 100 yards, I've been saying it. If he rushes for 100 yards, I think they win. Like that's really where I feel about that.
My dad threw something at me when I was talking to him on the phone this morning, and we were talking about the game. Spagnuolo in the playoffs, his defense has never allowed a 100-yard plus rusher. Never. Yeah. Not with the Chiefs, not with the Giants. They've never given up a 100-yard rusher. It is a little bit different with Saquon.
Right. It's not
because he could get 60 of that 100 on one carry. And really he's so dangerous. Like literally all it takes is like for him to get loose once. And it's a 40-yard gain, a 60-yard gain.
But they played Henry. Or no, they didn't have to play Henry. So never mind. Yeah.
No, they didn't. They ended up with the Bills. And James Cook had his amount of like break loose plays.
But they didn't roll with it
for 40 yards.
They didn't stick with it, dude. Yeah. They actually didn't begin with it. They started with they got away from it at the beginning of the game. They weren't doing it. And then they went to it too late. I felt like, it was too little too late there.
Yep. And just while we're on the Saquon MVP talk, I'll segue that to another prop bet. Saquon, longest rush, over 23.5 yards. Because I think he breaks loose at least well enough to get, a 25, 30-yard gain. Even if it's kind of, not super consequential. It's not a 60-yard touchdown. He's just too good of a player to not hit one. They're going to give him like 18 to 22 opportunities. All I need him to do is break loose once. And once he's in the secondary, man, like none of those dudes can tackle Saquon. He's too strong. He's got too many moves.
Well, and dude, he's playing with that.
It's been nice to see him on a good team. It's been fun.
Really has, dude. Yeah, because he was like kind of getting the short end of the stick, and they treated Danny Dimes like he was fucking Peyton Manning. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, well, fuck this. I'll go play. I'll go win here. And he's literally like, who was I talking to yesterday that was talking about they drafted him and Derrick Henry in a fantasy league, and I was like, you probably won that league because everybody thought for some reason that
he should, unless his rest of his team sucked, he sure
right.
should have. But
Like,
I don't know.
dude.
I don't know how good Saquon's weeks were in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Which like it'll get you like that'll get you.
Oh no, okay.
It'll get you a good fantasy football record, but I don't know that Saquon like lit it up in the fantasy playoffs.
Yeah, and nor did Henry. But I just mean like, damn, that was because people were like giving up on these guys, and Saquon has like surprised me a ton, man. I knew he was like good, but I didn't think he was gonna come and do this. So I mean, what a cool birthday that would fucking be for him, man.
The other thing is that you wouldn't have predicted is Saquon actually stayed healthy because that's been the other half of it. Not just being with the Giants, but he gets banged up about every year where he misses like 6 games, 8 games.
Yeah, that's all. That's the whole point, really, with him, because it isn't about his. Yeah, he's a good, and he's not old either, but I think he's 28 today.
Yeah, and staying with the Eagles, another one I feel really good about. Devontae Smith over 52.5 receiving yards. If you look back at when they met last in the Super Bowl, Devontae had 7 catches, 100 yards. Another reason I like him is I expect Trent McDuffie, the Chiefs' top corner, to be staying with A.J. Brown the whole game.
Yeah.
I think Smith is the dude that you're going to see loose in the secondary.
Did that the last time when they played in the last Super Bowl. I remember he had a big touchdown.
He's good for some big plays too. So like this is something that could hit in the first half, and I wouldn't be surprised with over a 52.5. You know.
Yeah, so, I'm with you there.
Love that one.
I'm with you there. That was her brother. Yeah, he had one of his my roommate's brother had P. Ryan like as a parlay and needed 1 reception from P. Ryan, and I was like, that could hit, dude. He's
hits on the last play of the game,
right? I'm like, he's been there for he's been in big games and shit like that. So yeah, it is interesting looking at the Chiefs receivers because like I go down this list and like none of them yardage wise, like on Bovada at least, like
it's all like Justin Watson at. He's an ex-Buccaneer, so I always have a soft spot for Jay Watt.
I'm
pulling it up now too.
You know if he's on this shit.
No, he will be. I bet him to score a touchdown.
Well, I mean, yeah, unless you got to go to like other players or something, dude. He's not. I don't see him out of here, man. Noah Gray's here.
I did bet to Noah Gray over 12.5 receiving yards. I'm on him.
Okay,
too.
I was gonna bring that one up, but he could get a touchdown.
Receiving I don't know, yards man. At least. Here we go.
Worthy to get a
Justin
touchdown.
Watson. Is he hurt?
Who does that band shit?
This is a Lars Newbar situation.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Did you already bet
be on the active roster? Yeah, I already bet him to score a touchdown. Let's see here. Looking down my nasty looking prop list. Yeah, I bet him $10 to score a touchdown, wins you $85.
Well,
but he's not on the receiving yards list. You're right. Christ.
Chris Jones to get 1 sack is plus 100. It's not a bad one.
Don't mind it. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to actually put some cash on that one. Again, I'm rooting obviously for Philly, but you got to bet with your head and not your heart, right, matey?
I'm half and half with that. I will say I had a good year betting NFL.
You're what?
I had a really good year betting the NFL, whether I bet with my heart or my head.
It all began with me. It all began. I kicked it off. Yeah, it is funny, dude, that you cashed in on that. And we're not a political pod.
Talk about that bet on the podcast.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like,
my mom hates Trump.
Yeah, my mom does.
Like, yeah, I put $100 on Trump to win the election. It seemed easy. He was going against Joe Biden at the time. But I was like, Biden is dying. There's no way. I don't like Trump either. It just seemed like a smart, easy bet.
Bovada showed though at the time, dude. Which, by the way, got anyone like. If you're looking for your odds on shit, especially maybe in politics, I would go to Bovada because they already had Kamala listed as like, the next one behind Trump. Like Biden was like plus 220, right? And Kamala was like plus 200. You know what I mean? It was like already
Obama already
favored a
knew
little
that
bit.
she had a better chance when she wasn't even a candidate.
She hadn't even
Joe
made
Biden.
her. Yeah, he hadn't backed out yet, dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking wild, man. Yeah.
I'm worried now that Justin Watson is not listed on any of these props except for the touchdowns. Is he still listed for touchdowns?
Chris Jones sacks. Yeah, I do like that one a lot. And then Brandon Graham to get a sack is plus 450. It's kind of juicy
like
there.
That one's fun just because it's a player I like.
Yeah. I gotta do one on my boy. All right, should I bust open a pack while you're looking at something here?
Yeah, let's bust open some football cards.
Got a pack of just a little blaster box here, so nothing great, but
this is something we're gonna try to do more of. Do some like box openings once we get some like GoPros or a proper setup to kind of like record the openings.
Yeah, I have this last one. Still trying to pull a Bo Nix, so if it happens on the pod,
for Bo Nix rookie cards.
All you do for 3 months.
Hasn't pulled one. Let's go.
Not one, man. But so yeah, so you're thinking though in this game. So you said kind of the way you felt with it. I'm thinking though 31. If you want my head, 31-21 Chiefs.
I'm gonna jot that down.
If you want my heart, 70. What was how many? What did we lose to the Dolphins that game? What was it? 70 to
77 to 9.
So 71-9. I'll take that. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, Curtis Samuel, no. Demario Davis, rookie card. Jatavian Sanders. Wow, he ain't good.
I don't know him. He's a Panther.
Yeah.
I almost like question myself saying the name Panthers. Like I forgot their team name for a second.
He's a bad. All right, one
no
down.
Bo.
Okay. No Bo.
All right, we got time. But,
yep.
Okay, so you mentioned some exact scores you threw out there. I actually bet a couple exact scores.
Well, hold on. Let me give you one though. Like 34-21 Eagles. If that'll be the Eagles.
34-21 Birds.
Yeah, that's a terrible.
I took a couple.
What's the over under?
48.5.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I even toyed with doing the Eagles and a teaser in the over. I actually just am kind of worried about. I'm worried about the over. I could see it. I worry about it just being like a slugfest, like really slow. The teams like struggle to score so much early. I mean, these are two really good defenses.
I just know it's
not that way.
We've watched them get going though, like in the Super Bowls, man. It's always like it gets like slow, but then by the end, fuck, the last time these two played, they put up like 30 points each or whatever. So
yeah, I know. I just think these defenses are so much better now. But the exact scores I landed on, and these like it's a fucking long shot taking a long score, exact score and it hitting. But I got Chiefs 30-24. A $5 bet wins you $400. I got Chiefs 27-24. A $5 bet wins you $250. So like I said, it's long shots, but it is kind of fun. Like even if it's like remotely close to those numbers hitting in the fourth quarter,
dude,
it's fun, you know.
Speaking of numbers, Katrina tried to get me on the squares today. We got like 10 squares or something.
I still don't know. Seahawks taught me how it works.
I don't get it, dude.
I still don't exactly understand. Like, so it's
she spent half an hour telling me
the last number of both teams. Like it's the last number of both teams, but you need to hit both of them. Like I don't know if only hitting one of them gets you something. I don't fucking know.
And she made me feel like an idiot. She's like, "You're a sports fan, but you don't know how to do squares." And it's like, I bet like normal. Like I know what odds are. But I've never, And she was telling me, I spent like 30. I felt like I was in school. I'm like, God damn, just fucking give me a break right now. I'm trying not to yak. I just woke up. She's talking about, so if like they get 4, then 1, and then in the third quarter you get 3. And I'm typing this shit into my Word doc. And at one point I just stopped and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, like, are you fucking with me? Because I was like,
it sounds like an elementary way to watch football.
yeah, it's like easy for the the normal fan. I guess.
Yeah, it's like some
people
worksheet that you do in
yeah,
5th grade.
it's like a spreadsheet of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Really, I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I don't know where the thing is she sent me. Sam Darnold.
Oh, had a good year.
Yeah.
until it mattered.
Zach Ertz to Jermaine Burton. Fuck off, Drake London. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, no Bo Nix. A green Drake London. Cool looking card.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. But
let's see. Okay. Well, Justin Watson touchdown. I already hit on that. I don't know if he's playing or not.
Oh yeah. I was thinking Noah Gray though, because I do think he might get a touchdown.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Justin Watson news. They're not going to have any news on.
Yeah, not much is going on there.
Yeah, something about his wife.
Oh God.
Nothing if whether he's playing or not. Not what I want to know. But I also like D-Hop touchdown plus 370.
Yeah.
You know, why not? Mahomes needs somebody to hit in the red zone. He'll buy time.
Hey, he'll match his catch total from the last 2 playoff games in this one with a touchdown. Yeah. That'd be dope. I think Travis Kelce goes off today, dude. I really do. Like, that's I don't know. But not that I like, and that might even not help them win. Like, really.
I just don't like Kelce, man. I don't like his face. I don't like how he treated me when I met him.
I like the way you treated him.
I like how Levante David treated him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There you go, LD.
That was the best Super Bowl in the last fucking since my roommate bought this fucking house, dude. The Chiefs have only not been in the Super Bowl one time.
Yeah, so every Super Bowl Sunday you get to watch the Chiefs.
And to put it in perspective, dude, like the year she bought that house also was the year the Red Sox won. So that's how long it's been. To think about that. It's like, dude, every time but that first year, like 08, like 18, the Chiefs lost to the Patriots that January or February, whatever, the AFC Championship
January
game.
probably.
Yeah. After that, every year it's been the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm like, this fucking dump. Dude,
it's cursed.
I'm telling you, it is, dude.
You also tried to but you're like way too superstitious with that shit because you tried to blame me for this same type of thing too. Like since I got back on the headset, the Chiefs started fucking winning.
Yeah, they did. They really fucking did. And when the Broncos were killing it, Villanova won 2 championships in 3 years, hardly heard from anybody. And then the Red Sox won 4 championships in 16, nowhere to find Matt. Now it's bullshit, dude. It really is, man. Swear to God. You shouldn't have brought that shit up because today it's fucking ending. At least you're not rocking any of that yellow and red, dude. I swear to God.
Yeah. No, I am pulling for the Chiefs. I think it'd be cool for them to win 3 in a row. I wouldn't be upset if the Eagles win. Not a slim percentage. Like I wouldn't be upset. I do have Chiefs fatigue. I'm sick of listening to all the locals in Kansas City. Like, oh, here we go again. So
I just hate
I know, like I watch the Bucks every Sunday and I watch the Chiefs every Sunday. There's not much of a gap there. Like, am I an idiot for thinking this season? There's not much of a gap there from what
between Baker and Mahomes. That's the gap, right? Like those are the two guys.
I guess that is the gap. Their defense is much better than ours, but like our offensive weapons are 1,000 times better than theirs are.
Yeah, but put Baker with fucking Mike Evans, and that would be
or not Baker,
Mahomes with Mike Evans. Dude.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah,
that would But
all right, moving on. I've snuck the Bucks into the podcast. What do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
How about this? The game to go to overtime plus 850. The game goes to overtime plus 850. I think that's a fun one.
Yeah, that is. Lately, they've gone to overtime. I don't really like it, but yeah, I like the bet. I'm saying I don't really like the idea of it.
Right.
Because last time the fucking Niners didn't even know the rule last year. Remember, they kicked off and they should have just taken their.
Yeah, it was weird.
Received,
It was
dude. Yeah, it was
weird.
dumb.
Yeah.
That was so dumb,
Yeah,
dude. But
because
Shanahan,
it's kind of like what's another sport where you want to go second? I mean, well, baseball's a simple.
baseball. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You know how many runs you need. You know exactly what you need.
what you got to do.
You know, you'd rather bowl last and know that you need
exactly
only a
golf,
spare or
golf.
You know, two
like,
strikes.
Yeah, totally is because like it changes your whole like third down and fourth down play call because like okay, we know we're going on fourth, so we can run this, or we don't know, so let's try to get it now, and then you get sacked, and then you have to punt it. You know what I mean, or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, like a hockey or a soccer shootout. You'd rather be the team to kick second than first.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you're in that, because in that one, until you get that goal first, and then you're like, oh, dude, all we need is a save right now. You know what I mean? Like you get that, and then you're like, oh, all the pressure is all of a sudden like on them. Yeah. But what else we got, man? We're at almost 205 here, 206.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost done with my list. Actually, the last two I have, and then I'll throw out a couple long shots that I'm thinking about that I haven't even bet yet. But you know, going through Bovada, another thing you can bet is it like the exact total points. So I took a couple exact total points. I took it at 52, and I took it at 54. You got to figure the over-under's 48.5. Game goes slightly over. I like having those two numbers like 52 and 54. It's another thing that's kind of like it's probably a waste of money, but it's one of those things that makes it close. Like if the Chiefs score a touchdown to win here, the number lands on 54. Like, and I have money on it. Like, it's
if you have that square,
yeah. Well, no, I mean this is how I do squares, man.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Look,
Me too.
Look at all these squares.
Holy fucking shit.
Just place the bets. You
know, Bovada does it for you on the side there, dude. You can just type it in.
Yeah, but then I got to pull that up during the game. I'm a old fashioned. I want it on pen and paper so I can circle and X these off as the people that I have over for the Super Bowl.
Like after
make fun of me for like
opening kickoff,
holy fuck, you made that many bets.
Cross them all off. Yeah, it's like we always talk about the roulette board.
Oh yeah.
Just take it all. Yep. Nobody won. House wins.
Yeah. Dude, I was watching a show this morning, never seen it before. It's been around for a while. Jack Ryan. It's Jim from The Office playing like a military dude. Yeah, I've never seen it before. I was watching it this morning, just killing time. There's a scene where this character's at the casino at a roulette table.
One more pack.
Yeah, no problem. And he bets red and wins a certain amount. And then he bets black and wins a certain amount. And he's going all in every bet. And then he's like, no, then he doubles down and does black again. And he goes all in. He's like, and then it hits black again. And so he's like accumulated a stack of chips. And black 22 had just hit when he won the black bet. And he goes all in on black 22 to hit a second time in a row. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it hits in the TV show, of course. But it's like, that never fucking happens. I mean,
I've seen
it happened where I got lucky hitting 29 3 times in a row in Vegas.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
I didn't have like $1,000 of chips on it.
Right. Well, that's why.
Chips on it.
Yeah. Because you would have won. Dude, that would have been wild. Like your first roll, too. First spin. God damn it.
Penix base.
I got $1 million of him, dude.
Are those the ones where you get like a green every pack or almost every pack? Like a green mosaic, but they haven't been special.
Yeah. You see?
You need a green Bo Nix, dude.
I know, man. I really want it.
Andy says there's a stick of chewing gum in that pack. No, they don't do that anymore.
I hope, dude. At the bottom, yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna have to call Panini.
Yeah, I'm ready for. I mean, for non-collectors out there, it's like useless info. But like Panini's been this company that's licensed to sell NFL cards for the last, I'd say, like 8 or 9 years. I'm ready for Topps to get it back because I think that one Topps product of football I bought this year, and it can't have the logos because they're unlicensed. Another Penix.
Telling you, dude. I have every quarterback.
I think Topps is a better company than Panini, so I'm kind of excited for Topps to get that shit back.
Just to mix it up.
I think they'll do a better job. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of those Topps, I think I picked up a few, and they're actually pretty cool looking cards. Some of the ones that I picked up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what those would have been though. Topps.
Composite was the name.
Yeah, that would have been it. Okay, yeah,
like a composite of
with the no logo on it. Yeah, that's those ones.
Oh, I know what we haven't hit yet, and we'll get out here pretty soon. First touchdown. I bet 5 of them.
Okay, yeah, I haven't even done that yet. Actually, I need to
got
that, but
first touchdown takers. I bet Kareem Hunt.
That's a good one.
DeAndre Hopkins. I'm all over DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, 2 catches in like a month.
I got Noah Gray first touchdown. $5 wins you $90 for Noah Gray first touchdown. And then a couple Eagles I got are Dallas Goedert and AJ Brown, because I think those are the two. If it's not Saquon, which the odds aren't really good enough to take Saquon unless you're going to dump a bunch of money on it, but at least Goddard and AJ Brown, like $5 wins you 70 with Goddard, $5 wins you 50 with AJ Brown. So Eagles in the red zone first.
That's first touchdown.
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah. Saquon's at plus 400. I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. But or a tush push, you got Jalen at plus 550.
I just don't want to see that. I want to see the Chiefs stop the tush push. I know they won't stop it every time, but I want them to stop it in a big moment because I hate watching that play.
Well, you know what, though, man?
I wish they would have made a rule against pushing people, man.
You bring that up, dude, but
it seems like such garbage, man.
Dude, the last time the Eagles played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs scored a touchdown where the running back got clogged up and the O-lineman just come in and push them all 2 yards into the end zone.
And I think that should be a penalty too. It used to be. At least it used to be.
Yeah,
I don't know why it isn't.
Able to push the pile like that. I remember that. Yeah, but if you're like that, then I get what you're saying. I'm like, dude, you can't have it both ways there.
There's enough rules that favor the offense. I don't need people pushing. It's one thing to be a running back and like carry the pile. And I guess that's where you get in the weeds where like if it's a midfield and a running back's going to get an 8-yard gain and the offensive linemen are pushing him ahead and an 8-yard gain turns into like a 13-yarder for a first down. But like, I'd just rather it not be allowed for you to push your player from behind. Get out in front of him and block and let the result be what it is.
And it feels like it's an injury kind of thing too, because like you're gonna push the D lineman over, and then what if he topples over
your own guy or guy?
That's what I'm saying, like over that, but you're also risking like the D lineman like gonna go right over the linebacker that's coming in behind him and then fall like over the back. Yeah. If that was O lineman, like there's not really the same scenario for it, but I doubt they would. I bet that wouldn't be allowed if it was like the other way around. I don't know what the scenario would be, but all right, what else we got, man? Are we just gonna go?
I ran through my list, man. I told you I had about 20 of them.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high. Watch our Eagles fly, high, fly by, whatever it is. On the road to victory. Oh, dude, it's gonna be
go Birds! Go Birds,
baby! Are you kidding me?
I'm still behind. I'm rocking with the Chiefs. You want to bust open another pack before we sign off, or you out?
No, I got
to save them.
I got a few.
Save them if you want to, man.
I'll do one more. How about that?
One more.
I'm gonna knock them out before the game because I don't want to even have it during the game.
Pop a Bo Nix, man. Let's go.
I know. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
You're making me wish I had some cards to bust open today.
Yeah. Well, at least this way, dude. We'll see if people are actually in. If it entertains people. Like,
right.
It's worth doing. Cooper, Pickens, Godwin.
Chris Godwin. Is that a silver?
No, it's just a normal.
No, it's just normal. Yeah, it's just normal Chris Godwin. Okay.
Base. And then I'm Mitchell. Oh, no. Damn it.
Who's the rookie?
Some D-bag from the Ravens. It's a good car.
Yeah, I hate when they do the pictures of them at the fucking combine.
Yeah, man. It doesn't even look like
Give me a
pro.
picture of the guy in the uniform.
Yeah, can I at least know who this like dude looks like when pads on? Like,
all right. Well,
yeah.
Well, I know we threw out some score predictions. I'm settling with 30-24. Chiefs win in overtime. Chiefs get the ball first because they always win the coin toss, and they score a touchdown in overtime.
I'm redoing my Eagles win. I'm going 34-21 Eagles.
34-21 Birds.
Yeah, Birds.
And it needs to be something like that where they kind of dominate to win. That's the only way I see. They need a separation enough to not have it be
why did I say 34-21 or 31?
34-21 is what you said.
Oh, I meant 31. Yeah. So when you
31.
said domination, that fucked me up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think I was
either
close.
Misheard you or you misspoke. But
I think I misspoke, but that because the other one I think was 34-21, and then no, but I want to do 34-31.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Right on.
Cheers, brother.
Let's go, Eagles!
Yeah. Enjoy the game.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right.
Thanks
Later, y'all.
y'all.
Thanks for tuning in, Andy.
Sure, yeah. Cheers, Andy. Hit him low. EAGLS. It's not over.
See ya.